Yo, se encienden las luces, es hora de pasarla chido. Estos psycho en el micro, sean todos bienvenidos. De grandes a chicos, aquí tienen su lugar. Aquí a la entrevistar, representar el Paso. Esta es mi ciudad, parece una locura. Estamos sin censura.
¿Qué ole, raza? What's going on? Thanks for being here to another episode of Psycho Uncensored. I want to start by giving a shout out to our sponsors, Rio Seco Ag and Supply out in Fabens. Thank you very much. And Mr. Ronnie Shelton from Shirts Plus. We appreciate the support. I'll be out in Fabens at the Rio Seco Ag and Supply sometime this month. We're doing a little promotional video out there, so you all stay tuned. Also, shout out to my co-host that isn't here, Susie Q. We appreciate your help. We got over like 1,000 views on Facebook. I was amazed. I was walking all, todo chingón. Ya me hablaba gacho mi ruca y, cálmenla ese. You know who you're talking to? Todo chingón yo, pero. Anyways, thank you, Susie. We appreciate it. Well, they say third time's a charm. So help me welcome the Grimlords and Mike Gardea with 3G Promotion. Hey, ya. Se calma, what's going on, Grimlords? Mr. Mike, thanks for being here.
How you doing, man?
What's up, Psycho?
Todo bien? Everything good? How's the air outside?
Windy.
Blowing.
It's blowing. So, let's start by introducing ourselves. One more time.
All right. I'm Tavo. I'm the president of the Grimlords.
I'm Rocket. I'm the road captain.
I'm Santos, Sergeant of Arms.
And I'm Mike Gardea with 3G Promotions.
And thanks for being here otra vez. Thanks for the opportunity, man. I know there were some technical difficulties, but I can assure you, third time's a charm. So you're here to promote the the Grimlords MC and 3G Promotions 12th annual motorcycle event, correct?
That's right.
How does from what I understand, it's a different venue, and you guys are bringing it down to San Elizario, Texas. Tell us a little bit about what made you decide.
Well, this year it's going to be our 12th annual. So we decided to bring it home. San Elizario. It's the roots of the club and where a lot of us live in San Eli and the surrounding area, and it's pretty much where we hang out. We're always there at Shooters, and we thought it was time that we just brought it home.
Órale. Yeah, that's definitely a good bar ahí con el Shooters. Always a good time. Y Mike Gardea, tell us a little bit cómo se conocieron, or how did you start with Grimlords?
About 12 years ago, the Grimlords were doing a run down at Plainview Lake, and I know they had hit a snag with some of the bands, and somehow God put us together, and we were able to support them the first annual, and we've been with them for the last 12 years, but we were able to put together that about 4 or 5 bands on that first run out in Plainview, and it worked out well.
Órale. Yeah. ¿Cómo está trabajar acá con Tavo?
Oh man, these guys are family and familia, and you always looking for someone who shares the same cause, and that's supporting the community. And Tavo and the guys, man, they treat me like a brother, and it's just awesome to you have a lot of different things going on, but when you with the Grimlords, it's definitely always a good time.
Órale. Y so this motorcycle event you guys are having, it's who do you guys help?
All the funds, all the benefits from this event, they all go to Ayuda and to the surrounding community here in San Eli. We've been with Ayuda since the very beginning, since before we started doing events, and so we keep working with them every year.
Órale. ¿Cómo estuvo que se conocieron?
Well,
How did that come about?
Well, way back in the beginning, when we first started the Grimlords, we decided that whatever we did, we would do for the community, for the Lower Valley, and we didn't quite know how to get in contact with the people that needed help, and we heard about Ayuda, and we looked them up. We walked into their office, and the very first time we walked in there, the ladies were sitting there, and they saw us walking in, and they pretty much they got scared, se persinaron, they said, oh my God, what do these people want? Estos hombres que quieren? Escóndanse. But after we explained our intentions and what we were trying to do, at first they were kind of skeptical about it, and but after a while, after the years, after the very first event, they saw what was happening and who we were, and here we are. We've been having these events for 13 years now. We had a skip for COVID, but we've been working with Ayuda for the last 15 years.
Órale. Damn. That's a long time, man.
It's a very long time.
Que han ayudado. And just to let you know, if you guys want to know a little bit more about the Ayuda, I did a video last year with the Grimlords. And I did a little interview with Olivia, and she can tell you a lot more information on what they do for the community. So don't forget to check that out. So tell us a little bit about the event. What's going on at the event?
Well, this year, it's a change of venue for us. The previous 10 years, we've been at the VFW on Cananea, and, it was a great venue. We had it down. Everybody knew where they were supposed to go, what they were supposed to do. So with a change of venue, there's challenges. And I don't know, the main thing is, I guess for us, we want every year to be bigger and better. And so, we really want to blow it out of the park. And especially because it's in our backyard this year. And whereas before we had one counter where we were taking tickets, now we're going to have 3. There's just, from a logistic standpoint, it's just it's bigger than what we've done before.
Okay.
And so we want to make sure that we knock it out of the park, and it is as good or better than what it's been in years past for the people that come and donate their time and their resources to help us out. For Mike G and the bands that come and help us out and help make this such a special event, and to continue to build into what we hope one day will be El Paso's own rally.
Damn. Órale. Y so how much is it going to cost to come into, or what's the cover charge?
Well, this year for the cover charge, it'll be $10, and with the $10, you get tacos, you get a meal ticket, and you get to enjoy all the bands. So all that's included. So $10 can't beat it.
Yeah, y good music.
Good music.
Cold beer. Bueno, pues no está incluido los $10, pero I'm sure it'll be available.
You gotta buy your own beer in there,
Yeah.
but it'll be cold. It'll be good beer and some good live music.
Órale. Y ¿qué más tienen ahí en el event? Is it just the music, tacos?
No.
Or what else do you guys?
We usually have those rodeo games, so
Órale.
we'll be having the rodeo games, and that'll consist of the slow race and the weenie bite and the beer chugging competition.
What happened? Yo no, I didn't hear nothing.
No, nada, síguele.
Órale. Y luego el Winnie Bite, ¿o qué era?
Sí, el weenie bite.
Órale. ¿Qué más? El Winnie Bite, el Slow
The
Race.
slow race y the beer chugging competition.
Órale. ¿Quién ganó? Porque every year you do the shugging contest, ¿no?
Yeah.
¿Quién tiene el belt ahorita o qué?
Vandillo Specs has it. He has it right now. One of our own, Chong, he held it for as long as he could, and last year just Specs came out of nowhere and blew it out of the water.
Hey, que la otra vez vi a ese vato, el Chong, que corre por aquí, like he's training for he's getting ready, ¿verdad? Ya sale corriendo y pinche con la música de Rocky y la chingada.
Lo tenemos corriendo en los canales de Sanelli con un tall boy chugging.
Órale.
Yeah.
Pues good luck to Sean. Y ¿tienen premios o qué hay ahí? Are there any prizes?
For the winners for the slow race and the weenie bite and the beer chugging, there'll be some prizes.
Órale.
So compete, guys, join, y el que quiera ganar, pues vámonos.
Is there a limit on like how many contestants pueden ver, or I mean?
No, the more the better.
Órale. Y como decían ustedes, it's a different venue, new challenges. Creo que you guys had a message for the guys that were gonna compete. There might be a parking o algo more or less designated in some way.
Well, what we try to do is we have motorcycle exclusive parking. We dedicate a parking lot exclusively for the motorcycles, even though everybody's welcome to come, whether you're in a cage, have a bike, don't have a bike. But we have a parking lot, and then what we try to do is we try to make sure that anybody that is interested in participating in the rodeo, that they park their bike in a way that is accessible so they can get it out. And then we try to announce along the way through the event when the rodeo is coming up and how much time and stuff like that, just to give everybody an opportunity to be able to get out there and participate.
Órale. And how about on the side of the entertainment? What groups are coming out this year?
And you know what? First and foremost, thank you to the 3 bands that donate their time. We really appreciate it. You know, they come out and they give it their 100%. And we got 3 bands this year. The first band is going to be Eddie Gurela and his tribe from River's Edge. These guys, up-and-coming band from, we had them last year, at an event downtown, a benefit, and these guys just blew me away. And not just me, but everybody that was there. And so, they've asked me, hey, Mike, whenever you do something, we want to be a part of it. So right away, I gave them a call, and without hesitation, they're in. So thank you to the River's Edge. And then the second band's going to be a very talented band, headlining by Mr. Gilbert Guillen, who also runs the sound. These guys do a little bit of mix of everything. They do Tex-Mex, cumbias, classic rock. They play it, whatever you need, they'll play it for us, put a little mix in there. And then, of course, last and but not least, we got one of my best friends, Mr. Fabian Astorga.
Órale, shout out to Fabian, yeah.
Yeah,
What's up, Fabian?
Yeah, that guy always dresses to impress, and, he's just a very talented musician, along with his band, with Victor Crossbones and the other 2 guys that, Fat Forces, and that'll be the third band who are going to be closing out the show on Sunday.
And big shout out to them. You're right, huh? Because a lot of people don't realize that time is donated. They're not getting a penny out of it. I mean, Tacanijo también. And for them to do that,
Yeah, we and that is true. They like we said, we like to when we do benefits, it's about the community. And these guys, they never hesitate to help. But we pay them in beer and tacos.
Órale.
We make sure that they're taken care of, and that we feed them and make sure they want a couple of rounds of beer. We make sure we take care of them and stuff.
Les voy a pichar un round. I'll me, Mike.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
So, ¿qué más tenemos?
Well, one thing that, we talk about, we have all kinds of different prizes and ways that we give back to the people that show up to donate on top of the meal and the bands. And we've been very blessed as this thing has grown. We have a ton of sponsors, too many that it would be impossible to announce here. They're all mentioned on the flyer. But the outpouring of support for what we do has been really overwhelming. Early on, we were having to beat the streets to get sponsors to make this thing happen because it is a big deal. And now we've got sponsors that are hitting us up and coming up, wanting to be a part of this, and that tells us that we're doing something right.
Something right
in the way that we do it.
Órale. So you did mention it is a family event. Si pueden ir niños.
It is going to be a family event. You can bring your kids. You can bring your suegra, your mother-in-law.
So no hay excusa para que dejen los niños en la casa.
There is no excuse. Everybody's welcome. It's a lot of fun for the entire family. It's something that it's triggered. It's targeted towards the community.
Órale. Y está bien, ¿no? Porque ahí conocen más a la comunidad biker y para quitar ese miedo, like como estabas diciendo ahorita de Olivia, like, ay, güey, ahí vienen los bikers, like that'll help to more or less, que vean what it's all about,
Yes, sir.
Órale. Pues any last words you guys have?
Well, on my behalf, I want to say thank you to all the sponsors. I want to say thank you to the city of San Elizario for having us. If I can just say thank you to Licon Dairy, Mamacitas, Sanelli Market. I know that I'm throwing out there some of my sponsors that I deal with, and I just want to say thank you to all the sponsors, to all the independents, to all the patch holders, to the El Paso Motorcycle Coalition. I want to. I can keep going and going and going with all these thank yous, but everybody, thank you so very much for making this happen.
I think that's a kind of hard to thank everybody because you're gonna forget somebody. There's a lot of people that get involved in this, and it's just hard to thank every single one. But you tried, brother.
One thing I want to say: this event here, it just seems from day one that it's been coming together. From day one, from the very beginning, we got in touch with Ayuda, and then we couldn't get a hold of any bands, and out of the sky, Mike came like an angel, and he offered us this great music, this great lineup of bands, and he's been with us ever since. So it just all seems to be coming together every year, like if it's supposed to happen.
God's work, it's mysterious ways,
Mysterious ways.
Como se alinea todo. How about you, Rocket?
No, I just, I've been a Grimlord for 5 years now, over 5 years, and to be a part of this, one thing I will say that I invite everybody to come out and experience this. We are trying to shatter some antiquated stereotypes. There's a lot TV shows have not done us any good as far as our image and what people think that we are and what we're about. And the reality of it is this is just one event out of many that are going on all year long. And this is really what we do. This happens to be our event and our charity. But within the El Paso Motorcycle Coalition, every club is doing charities from battered women to the Guardians of the Children, obviously taking care of abused children, to PTSD and helping the soldiers and the veterans and stuff like that. This really is what we are and what we do and what we're about. And I invite the community, the non-biker community, to come out and experience this and see what it's really about. And don't judge a book by its cover, but give us an opportunity to show you something different.
Wow, that's badass, man. And you know what? Now that you bring that up, I want to invite, any clubs from the motorcycle, El Paso Motorcycle Coalition that want to come here and promote their event or maybe just talk. I mean, my Psycho Uncensored doors are open, and you're welcome anytime. How about you, Mr. Santos? Going down the line.
Well, I just want to say thank you to the volunteers that come and help us keep the event going and clean. It's a lot of trash, so we got some people that volunteer and they help us out, and I just want to give a big thank you to them.
Órale. Mr. Mike Gardea.
Thank you to all the people who show up to the event. The last 12 years, like my buddy here was saying, that we get people, the independents, and then just people who don't ride, who just show up too. We got fans of the bands and friends of the bands and family that come and support. But also thank you to the Grimlords for having us, and of course Psycho.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. This shirt I'm wearing today.
Yeah, that's
man,
a nice shirt. I was gonna say.
Man, I walked up when we went to go check up the logistics down at Shooters today. It's gonna be one awesome street party. I mean, we're shutting down the main street, and it's gonna be one of the biggest street parties in Sanelli, if I'm not mistaken. But as soon as I walked up and the Grimlords all were like, hey, look at this guy wearing this awesome shirt. We don't even have one, so. But no, thank you guys so much.
Hey, brother, y también ahorita te hago la invitation, whenever you have time, I'd like for you to have, un one-on-one just to see how you got in the business.
Let's do it.
Y todo eso.
Yeah. And it's 3G Promotions. It's my wife. thank you, for Line. She's the CEO, but also, the bands. If that would happen, I like to bring a couple of the
Oh,
of the
yeah,
band
definitely,
members who have
definitely.
been with 3G Promotions since when we've been around for 16 years, and their loyalty and their commitment to supporting us in any way, is awesome. So I would like to bring some of them.
Sí,
we'll
no, for
come
sure.
together. We'll
Yes,
do it,
sir.
for sure. Let's do
Aquí
it.
cabemos
Thank
como
you.
10. So there you have it, guys. May 21st in San Elizario, Texas, at Shooters. Doors open at 11 a.m., correct?
At 11 a.m.
At 11 a.m. And it's a $10 donation per person.
Correct.
And are there going to be any vendors?
Yes. We're going to have plenty of vendors, but we still need more vendors. If anybody's interested, my number's on the flyer. Give me a call and we'll set you up.
Fácil.
Fácil.
¿Cuánto le cobran a los vendors? Or
The
how
vendors,
does that-
the vendors to put up a booth, it's free, but they do gotta pay the $10 to get in.
Órale. And it's first come, first serve también, ¿verdad? Creo.
Well, it's first come, first serve on the spot. Everybody's gonna
Okay.
be pretty much packed in there, but I think we got room for a lot of people there.
Órale. And like they say, it's a new venue, new challenges, so just be patient. And I'm sure the Grimlords and will take care of you.
And
So-
one more thing that I
Yes,
want to
sir,
say.
yes, sir.
One more thing I want to say. We're always looking for suggestions, for ideas for next year, because I want everybody to know that this takes a lot of work, and we want to make the best show possible. We're already working right now to put together next year's event. So if anybody has any ideas and you're there at the event or during the year, wherever you see us, let us know. Just tell us whatever idea that you might have, whatever suggestion, and maybe next year we can implement it.
So are you telling me you didn't wake up 2 weeks ago and say, let's have an event and it's done?
No, not at all, man. Not at all.
So there you have it. Again, May 21st, 11 a.m. Am I forgetting something else?
No, the other thing I'd like to say is, we're three of many here, but some of the real unsung heroes in what we do, and particularly in this event, are our ladies. And I want to give a shout out to our ladies because most of us couldn't even put our boots on if it wasn't for them.
So very true. So very true.
Well, there you have it. Shout out to the lady. Estoy esperando que me diga algo la cámara, girl. Speaking of, yeah. Well, it was a pleasure, like always. Mr. Mike Gardea, I'm going to wait for you.
Let's do it.
So we'll see you out there at the Grimlords MC and 3G Promotions 12th Annual Motorcycle Event. Again, it's May 21st at 11 a.m. See you there.
Thank you, everybody.
Come see us.
Later.
One last thing. Whoever has the oldest event shirt and brings it, you get a free bucket. So if you can bring one from the first year, you're guaranteed to win. We'll see you on the 21st.